And now, Snickers and WWE 2K22 present the greatest live event in history, Wrestlemania.
It's an event so big, one night just doesn't cut it. Tonight, the AT&T Stadium in Dallas prepared for a phenomenal evening full of mind-blowing and mind-boggling entertainment. Welcome to the grandeur of the most stupendous live event in history. You are looking live at a sold-out crowd of over 100,000 fans in Dallas. This is WrestleMania Sunday! And we are kicking things off with the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
The Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar looking to make an example out of Shinsuke Nakamura. Hello everybody, welcome to WrestleMania Sunday. I'm Kirby Rodriguez, and I could not be happier to be back here. The atmosphere at the AT&T Center is electric, and I could not begin to tell you. Tonight we had the biggest main event in WrestleMania history, Roman Reigns, The Rock, and we are kicking things off with Brock Lesnar. How big, how huge, how stupendous does it get? It doesn't get more stupendous than this. This is WrestleMania 38. A man who has certainly a lot of experience on WrestleMania. The Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. Against another man who certainly has a ton of experience on the granddaddy of them all. The artist, the king, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, King Nakamura!
You know, King Nakamura, some would say, has a death wish. Because when you think about it, why else would you put a target on Brock Lesnar? It's kind of insane, if you think about it. The king of WWE, Shinsuke Nakamura, at Elimination Chamber said, one of my goals is to eliminate Brock Lesnar from the Elimination Chamber. Now, here's the crazy part about that whole goal. He achieved it. He eliminated Brock Lesnar, and now what Brock Lesnar saw that night, as we get ready for Nakamura and Lesnar to go one-on-one. There's the bell, here we go. He achieved it. And what's crazy about that thing is that on the eyes of Brock Lesnar, rather than respecting Shinsuke Nakamura for, following through, Lesnar thought, well, Nakamura cost me the World Championship, now I want to kill him. And so a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, Brock Lesnar showed up with a beard and a ponytail, as you see it right now. Quickly, we go to Suplex City and a kick out. And put a target on the back of Shinsuke Nakamura. Just absolutely insane. Reversal here by Shinsuke. Now Shinsuke picks up Lesnar. Well, damn. Funnily enough, Nakamura and Lesnar no strangers to each other. You know, not a lot of people know this, but years ago, back in Japan, Brock Lesnar had the opportunity to wrestle Shinsuke Nakamura inside the Tokyo Dome. And both of these men will describe that as a rewarding experience regarding who won and lost that match. But you gotta wonder if any of them are harboring any resentment from that match. And if you think about the fact that, you know, they already have history, they've wrestled each other before, but they're not the same people they were back in 2006, 2007. And we're seeing it here with the ground and pound that Lesnar is doing. The way that he's hitting those shots, Shinsuke Nakamura, it tells you, you know, Lesnar's movements and moveset have changed. DDT by Nakamura, so has Nakamura. Both of these men are all grown up as compared to themselves 15 years ago. Lesnar returns the spear to the king. And back to the ground and pound. Lesnar, of course, back in 07, didn't have his training in mixed martial arts, and that makes Lesnar a way more dangerous individual than he is, or than he was back in 2006 when they first met. Look at those punches, right to the ribs, and then to the chin of Shinsuke Nakamura, and then tossing Nakamura across the ring. Lesnar is putting on a show for the faithful here in Dallas. The reversal there. Lesnar now sent over the third rope on the apron. Nakamura sends him outside ringside. Back in the ring, Nakamura remaining in control through this match. Lesnar in the corner. Great fire back here by Lesnar, the elbow to the face. But Nakamura again manages to neutralize Lesnar. Nakamura heads to the top rope. Lesnar moves out of the way and forces Nakamura to get down from the top rope. Now it's Lesnar on the top rope. We don't see this often. Lesnar. Oh my goodness! Shoulder tackle off the top rope. Lesnar neutralizes Nakamura. And Nakamura may be going to Suplex City or maybe not. Nakamura blocks the German suplexes by Lesnar and then the arm drag. Here's Nakamura taking control of this match. And you know, a week ago when this match was announced, you would have told me that Nakamura was going to have Lesnar on the ground for this much time. I wouldn't have believed you. And oh no, this could end. This match is over. Call it. F5 connects. And off the F5, hooks the inside leg. Brock Lesnar. Hold on a second. Referee says two. It seems like Nakamura got his shoulder up. Lesnar doesn't believe it. He goes for the cover again, hooks the inside leg, and Nakamura continues to kick out. The referee saw Nakamura move his shoulder, and then Nakamura with another more emphatic kick out to let Lesnar know this match continues. Nakamura set up on the top rope at the mercy of the Beast Incarnate. Oh, and this isn't good. This is not good. Oh my God! Nakamura taken for a ride. Look at where Nakamura landed on the other side of the ring. That's a 20 by 20 ring. That's not easy. Lesnar runs him down. Clothesline, hooks the leg. Is it enough to put Nakamura away here at WrestleMania? And once again, Nakamura. And here's the part I don't understand. As Lesnar goes for another cover, hooks the inside leg. Nakamura this time kicks out at 1. Here's the part I don't understand. Nakamura, obviously, on the receiving end of a beatdown from Brock Lesnar here, gets taken to Suplex City there, shoulders down, close to the ropes. And he continues to provide us with this weak kick out, to put it that way. He barely gets the shoulder up. He continues in the match. What does Nakamura gain out of trying to continue these matchups? I know you don't want to lose at WrestleMania. Nakamura has a great record at WrestleMania. He's defeated the likes of John Cena and Finn Balor over the past 4 years. But at some point, you gotta think about your well-being. And here's Lesnar in front of us, about to take Nakamura to Suplex City. 3 suplexes on the outside for Nakamura. Oh, and Nakamura sent crashing and burning against the barricade. Lesnar working to break the referee's count. Nakamura needs to start fighting back here, otherwise it's not looking good for Shinsuke, who just... My goodness, did you hear the thud sound as Nakamura crashed face first into the turnbuckle post? I think that too. Just incredible. Nakamura sent back in the ring. Into a cover, shoulders down, goes the leg. Is it enough? But Nakamura away here. Nakamura still. Referee calls 2. And could Nakamura... Here's something I'm thinking about as we see another kick out by the Shinsuke. Could Nakamura be getting into Brock Lesnar's head? He keeps powering out of these big moves. He continues to be in this match. And Lesnar continues to go for extra covers, thinking perhaps you'll get him the next time, but maybe that's just like working the psyche of Lesnar, and this is the result here. We're seeing it now. Nakamura building momentum back in this match with those repeated chest kicks, and another one to the side of the head. Nakamura may have been playing possum. Here's a cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out. So if you think about it, Nakamura wasn't using a lot of energy to get out of those covers. Nakamura was not kicking out of them. He was not powering out of them. He was just getting the shoulder up so that the referee would know to stop counting. And that allows Nakamura to get back in this match and not waste a lot of energy kicking out. Here's the backstabber. It may have paid off well for Shinsuke Nakamura to play possum over the last few minutes as Nakamura gets the control of this match and goes into a cover on Lesnar. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough? Kick out by the Beast Incarnate. Nakamura perhaps outdid himself, but I think Lesnar, and as Lesnar fires back here with that spear, Lesnar must not be happy about getting played with. And this is exactly the result that's gonna hunt Nakamura here for the F5 for the second time in this match. And just like that, Brock Lesnar puts an end to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar returns to WrestleMania to pick up a win and set Nakamura to Suplex City.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Naomi will bring the glow to WrestleMania, back live in Dallas, as we are set for the SmackDown Women's Championship to be defended. Naomi getting a huge opportunity here to win her third SmackDown Women's Championship, and the second one she would win at WrestleMania. Naomi fought everyone and won at the Elimination Chamber to earn this opportunity to walk here to Dallas in front of the sold-out crowd of over 100,000 fans and win the SmackDown Women's Championship back, something she has been looking for a while. But standing in her way is this menace of a champion. It was back at the Royal Rumble when Bayley managed to win the SmackDown Women's Championship from Bianca Belair. And Bayley has been nothing short of amusing as SmackDown Women's Champion, but a menace to everyone in the division. She seemed untouchable when she won that championship. And here at WrestleMania, she wants to prove that point. She wants to put Naomi away and cement herself perhaps as the greatest SmackDown Women's Champion. But she has a long way to go before she could call herself that. Obviously, an improvement and a change from the Bayley we've seen in the past. She made her triumphant return to SmackDown in January. SmackDown Women's Championship up for grabs here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And introducing the champion from San Jose, California, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Referee making this one official for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Naomi and Bayley. There's the bell. Here we go. Collar double tie-up between these two. Whoa! Hell of a shot by Bayley. Putting the brakes onto Naomi early on. Bayley now picking up Naomi. Slams her back down. Plexus clothesline, down goes Naomi. And Bayley waiting for Naomi to get back to her feet. Bayley like a house of fire. Starting this match up. What a clothesline. Naomi goes down, leads us into a cover, shoulders down, and a quick kick out by Naomi. And I do find it a tad bit disrespectful that Bayley would go for cover so early in the match. And I think this feud has really boiled down to the fact that Bayley is underestimating Naomi, and that may come back to bite her in the middle, at the end of this match. Now, interestingly enough, as Bayley hits the crossbody there, we saw Bayley defeat Natalya with that crossbody this past week on SmackDown. Shoulders down here, is it enough to put Naomi away to kick out? Interestingly enough, say that 5 times. We have Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch watching this match closely, because later tonight, Sasha and Becky will go one-on-one, and whomever wins that match will become the new #1 contender and will face the winner of this championship match at WrestleMania Backlash, of course, with the title on the line. And Bayley, corner, reversal, elbow to the face of Naomi. Bayley looks to capitalize. Now it's the one sending Naomi into the corner. What is Bayley doing here? Whoa, great reversal! Great reversal by Naomi.
Found a great way to get out of whatever Bayley had in mind. Kicks her right in the face and goes for the leg drop. That works.
Outstanding maneuvers by Naomi. And Naomi's about to cap it all off by heading to the top rope. She's looking down at Bayley, and Bayley moves out of the way. Empty pull there for Naomi. No one home leads us into the crossbody, which goes into a cover. Hooks the leg. SmackDown Women's title on the line and a kick out.
Here's Bayley. Back to the top rope. Looking down at Naomi, perhaps going for that patented elbow drop, and she gets it. That leads to a cover as well. Hooks the inside leg, and Naomi gets the shoulder up. Now Bayley's a former Raw Women's Champion, and former SmackDown Women's Champion. Naomi, on the other hand, a former SmackDown Women's Champion. She's won that title twice. Here's a submission move by Naomi. In the driver's seat, trying to make Bayley tap out at WrestleMania. That would be huge for Naomi, but Bayley reaches for the ropes. One of those two occasions where Naomi won the Women's Championship was back at WrestleMania 34. It's been 4 years, or I should say 33. It's been 5 years since that happened. And Naomi wants it back, and here's Naomi. Full control. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough. Put her away. Kick out at 2. For the SmackDown Women's Championship. We are in the end game now for Naomi, who hits the rear view on Bayley. Look at the ring awareness of Naomi, getting Bayley out of the ropes and into center of the ring. That leads us into a cover. Hooks the leg, isn't enough to put Bayley away. Bayley gets the shoulder up. Cover again by Naomi, hooks the leg, isn't enough! Kick out by Bayley. Frustration perhaps getting the best out of Naomi here. As Naomi heads to the ropes. Kick to the back of the head, knee to the back. Naomi heads to the top rope and looks down at Bayley. Goes for the elbow drop to the back, no one home. This is an opening for Bayley, but Naomi is not going to allow Bayley to get the advantage. Instead, Naomi hits the backbreaker, goes for the cover herself, but it's too close to the ropes. We talked about how underestimating Naomi was going to become an issue for Bayley, and we're seeing it here. Naomi is certainly letting Bayley know who's boss in this match. Even when Bayley reverses, Naomi has something else for her. Instead, Bayley running away, going to the ropes, cross body. That ought to put a stop to Naomi, at least for the time being. Shot to the back. And the shift in momentum has happened in this match. A necessary shift in momentum if you're Bayley. Certainly needed this, and look at this. Bayley just tossing Naomi to the outside of the ring. Opens the door for Bayley to head to the top rope. She's looking down at Naomi on the outside, changing her direction. And now the crossbody wipes out Naomi on the outside. I don't know if Bayley got all of that, but she certainly wiped out Naomi on the outside. Naomi sent against the barricade, face first. When Naomi looking to fire back, she sends Bayley into the barricade. And then right back to the ring. Naomi returns to the ring. Looking to close the deal on Bayley. Going for the arm of Bayley. We saw Naomi try to go for a submission maneuver, some sort of armbar earlier. Oh, those shots there. Bayley fires back. What the hell is happening here? Oh, Bayley's got her. Shoulders down. Shoulders on the canvas. Isn't enough. Schoolboy put Naomi away. Naomi powers out at 2. Close goal there for Naomi. She was not expecting Bayley to do that. Oh, look at this. The Benjamin were locked in. Bayley is going to make Naomi tap out at WrestleMania. the ultimate embarrassment for Naomi to retain the Women's Championship. Oh, but Naomi got out of it. Naomi got out of the hold. But Bayley's still in this, and she's waiting for Naomi to get back to her feet to perhaps finish the job here. That's right, Bayley sends her face first to the canvas. That had to do it. To retain the Women's Championship, host the leg, isn't enough. Bayley at Wrestlemania. No, no, no! Frustrated, angry. Bayley can't believe it, and neither can the WWE Universe here in Dallas. Here's Bayley sending Naomi into the corner. Look at those kicks. Good grief. And Bayley just pacing herself around the ring, encouraging Naomi to get back to her feet. Toe hold. Naomi at the mercy of that elbow drop. One could say that maybe Naomi thought that less damage would be done if she got on her belly and took the elbow drop to the back, and that's why she shifted. Or maybe Naomi was just trying to get away. She couldn't get away in time. Nonetheless, Naomi is getting the momentum in this match back after losing it briefly. Look at Bayley, very smart. Gets out. Oh! Bayley avoids the attack on Naomi not once but twice. Naomi crashes and burns on the outside of the ring. Clothesline sends Naomi like an accordion over the barricade and then back to ringside. And we talked about the sound that you hear out of those turnbuckles when someone crashes into them. And Bayley has done it twice with Naomi here. 3 times. Naomi may be out after hitting her face so many times to that turnbuckle post. As Bayley returns Naomi to the ring. Looking to put her away here. Oh, and Naomi blocks her. Naomi blocks her, and now the clothesline. Frustration here for Bayley, who clips the legs of Naomi. Once again, the window opens for Bayley. It's only a matter of time as she sends Naomi into the canvas. That may be too close to the ropes. Yes, it is. Poor ring awareness by Bayley opens her up to keeping this match alive. Great reversal by Naomi. Kick to the face of Bayley. Naomi needs to let off a big shot here. She could surprise Bayley. Bayley's rattled after not being able to close out the match with her signature maneuver twice. Now what's Bayley doing here? Bayley, shoulders down on Naomi, shoulders down on Naomi. Bayley steals it. Bayley surprises Naomi.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
All it takes is 3 seconds. Bayley knows this. That's why she was able to surprise Naomi, get her shoulders down for enough time so she could steal the Women's Championship. Bayley is still your SmackDown Women's Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
United States Championship on the line coming up next. Here comes Kevin Owens. KO Mania is running wild here tonight.
Now Kevin Owens defeated Ricochet to become the #1 contender at the United States Championship. And Kevin Owens has set out his goal for this year is to win every title. I don't see it as impossible. Remember last year, Kevin Owens entered WrestleMania as the WWE Champion and spent the better part of last year as the WWE Champion. But of course, standing in the way of Kevin, of course, is the current United States Champion, the legendary Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is no stranger to the WrestleMania big stage. After all, this is where he won his first World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. But for Rey Mysterio, it's an interesting night, seeing as it is the first time he's part of a United States Championship match at WrestleMania. The master of the 619 coming in to defend that championship against an already game and focused and strategic Kevin Owens. And the only hope that we have for Rey is that he doesn't underestimate KO in this one. Capacity crowd here in Texas for the United States Championship match. It's our second title match of the evening, and that is a beautiful new United States Championship belt that was introduced after the title was unified with the Cruiserweight Championship. There you see it on your screens, United States Championship on the line. Let's send it down to ringside for introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Marieville, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens! And introducing the champion from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, Rey
Mysterio taking a good look at that United States Championship. As the ref is about to make this one official here tonight. Big title matches tonight. We already saw Bayley retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio for the U.S. title. And Owens all over Mysterio here in the early goings. Great way for Mysterio to bounce back in this match. The kick to the chest and face of Kevin Owens. And now, depositing Kevin Owens on the other side of the ring at the turnbuckle and going right after the legs of KO. Good reversal by KO. Some great shots by Kevin. Kevin with the cannonball. And it's not looking great for Mysterio in the early goings as Kevin goes for a cover. I don't think Mysterio's going to go down that easy, but Kevin is in control, and I think that's what that cover was all about, letting Mysterio know who's boss here. Funny enough, we're back here in Dallas. Last time we were here was back in 2016 for WrestleMania 32. And that was as Owens hits the clothesline there into a cover, hooks the leg, kick out by Mysterio. That was the origins of KO Mania. And now we are in what he calls, what Kevin calls, KO Mania. KO Mania 7. Kevin certainly has had incredible success at WrestleMania. Remember last year he walked in as the #1 contender at the WWE Championship after winning the Royal Rumble. Big year for Kevin Owens, and then this year he's fighting for the United States Championship. Kevin Owens will always be fighting for the prestigious championship, and that fight may just be over as Ray hits the 619 and a West Coast pop, and that should be it. Shoulders down here, and he's still close to the ropes. Way too close to the ropes as Mysterio needs to continue to capitalize off that 619. Heads to the top rope, looks down at Owens. Splash, not successful as Owens got both of his knees up. Those knees just crashed the landing of Mysterio. And Owens slams it the hell down. There goes Mysterio over the dirt rope to the outside by Owens. Owens getting back up. Looking down at Mysterio. Going for the splash, and Owens gets it. Owens gets that splash on the outside. A splash that Mysterio was looking for earlier. Owens is the one that got it. Kevin Owens, let's see a cover here. Kick out by Mysterio. Kevin Owens has been they're always very upfront about his wants and his needs and what his goals in the WWE are. And he's always been a prize fighter. He's always been chasing after championships. So as soon as it became evident for Kevin Owens that he wasn't going to be fighting for the WWE Championship over Monday Night Raw. Remember, the Royal Rumble was won by AJ Styles, who will be in the WWE Championship match later tonight. Here's a cover by Owens, shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough? Owens about to put Mysterio away. Mysterio's still in it. Mysterio looking to bounce back. Drop kick, face of Owens. Now Mysterio heads to the top rope, looking down at Kevin. Kevin in trouble, gets the knees up again. And I think Kevin did his homework and he did it well. He knows how to stop Mysterio. He knows how to stay in this match. He knows what the weaknesses are in a matchup like this. Stunner! And off the stunner, Owens looking to win the United States Championship here in Dallas, and Mysterio kicks out at 2. Mysterio is out. And Owens off the top. Oh, Mysterio moves out of the way. Mysterio moves out of the way, and now Owens, though, brings him back down to earth. Right back down to earth. Great reversal by Mysterio. Mysterio springboards. No one home. Empty pool there for Mysterio. Owens shot to the back. Mysterio reversal. Kick to the plexus. Kick to the sides. Mysterio hooks him in. Major DDT. I take issue here with Mysterio. I would have covered after that. But that's why I'm not a wrestler. Springboard by Mysterio, not successful. And Owens in trouble. Mysterio still in control of this one. Beautiful. Owens has completely lost control of this match, and if I know anything about Kevin Owens, the man has to be fuming about this entire situation here. Mysterio heads to the outside, and now a little bit of mind games as the two try to fight where their opponent is. Perfect position. You don't want to get surprised like Mysterio just did. Mysterio handles it well. Mysterio has Owens by the arm. Now using the rope to his advantage, has Owens back on the ground. Mysterio heads to the top rope, looking down. This has not worked before. Will it work this time? No, no, no! Kevin has his number. Kevin moves out of the way. Empty groove for Mysterio. And now Kevin wants to capitalize. This is the window. This is what Kevin needed. This is what Kevin wanted. Mysterio. Oh boy. Well, since Kevin all over the place, Mysterio on the top rope. This has not worked before. Why does Mysterio keep doing this? This time it works. He lands the elbow right across the back. Mysterio springboard. This time it works again. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. United States Championship up for grabs. Kick out at 2 by Owens. Owens deposited to the outside by Ray. I don't think Ray's especially looking for a count-out victory. Mysterio returns to the ring. Ray in the corner at the mercy of Owens, and Owens shot to the back of Mysterio. Not once, but twice. Whoa, nice reversal by Mysterio, clips the legs. Clip the legs right from under him. Ray now headed to the top rope, looking down at Owens, frog splash, could be it, to retain the United States Championship by the granddaddy of them all, and Owens still in it. Drop kick by Mysterio. This has been an insane match. Main event of any other show, but here at WrestleMania, you could find a main event on any spot on the card. Owens close by Mysterio. He's feeling it. He's feeling the effects. And now, oh man! Owens driving his knee into the shoulder of Rey Mysterio. Mysterio wants to avoid that happening again. Mysterio goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. Is it enough to put Owens away here? Kick out. DDT by Rey. And at this point, I think both of these men have to be wondering themselves, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? What do I have to do to get my opponent to fall for the pinfall? Clearly, you gotta rethink your strategy. You gotta rethink your major moves. Owens already hit the stunner. Mysterio already hit the 619. It's back to the drawing board. Owens blocks the attempts of Rey Mysterio. Caught on elbow tie up by Owens. And Mysterio keeps fighting Owens on this. Springboard. No one home for Mysterio there. And these two are just, neither of them are letting up in this match. Neither of them are allowing their opponent to have enough space in a window to call the momentum of this match and win the championship for themselves. Look at Owens. Owens doesn't stay down long enough after that Hurricanrana off the middle rope. Mysterio is right now trying to decide what to do next. This match has taken enough out of both of these competitors. And Kevin Owens with a shot to the torso and the back of Mysterio. And Mysterio slowly but surely. Oh, what a big boot by Owens. This could be it. Owens hooks him in and drives him to the canvas. Owens isn't playing around anymore. To win the United States Championship, pop-up powerbomb. Then off the pop-up, hooks the inside leg. 1, 2, Kevin Owens is your new United States Champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens!
And would you look at the time, everybody? It's boss time!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
The legit boss of the WWE, Sasha Banks, making her way out here for the finals of the Evolution Tournament, and what a ride it's been. Sasha Banks defeated Bianca Belair yesterday at WrestleMania Saturday, and tonight she looks to defeat Becky Lynch at WrestleMania Sunday to earn an opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship. And we already know whomever wins this match will face Bayley at WrestleMania Backlash Live from Providence next month. Meanwhile, Sasha may just be about to find out what happens when the man comes around.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch has had perhaps some could say a troubled way to getting into this WrestleMania. The ideal for Becky Lynch would have been if she was allowed to just enter WrestleMania as a women's champion. That did not happen. She did start the year as women's champion. She lost the title on day 1 and has not been able to get back in title contention ever since. This match could be the catalyst that changes that, because if Becky Lynch wins here, then she would have a guaranteed opportunity against Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania Backlash. There's the bell. Here we go. And Becky starts this match all over Sasha Banks. I'll be damned. There's a certain disadvantage to be said on both of these individuals, if you think about it. Both of them wrestled hellacious matches yesterday during WrestleMania Saturday. And now today, as you see already, Banks went to the top rope. It didn't work. She crashed into the canvas. That leads her into a cover and a kick out by Becky. Both of them are wrestling perhaps with the lingering side effects of those matches at WrestleMania Saturday yesterday. And Lynch all over Sasha. In the corner with Sasha fires back. Big boss line. And a suplex. That suplex leads us into a cover. Shoulders down kick out by Becky Lynch. And for Sasha, this is about climbing back to the championship summit over on SmackDown. It's been a while since we had Banks as your Women's Champion. And that, as we see at Meteora, standing Meteora leads us into a cover and a kick out by Lynch. That could very well change if Sasha gets the opportunity she wants here. Becky was thinking Bexploder, but Bexploder doesn't work. Shoulders down, kick out. Sasha giving it her all here as she kicks the bejesus out of Becky Lynch. But I think, going for a cover on your opponent early in a matchup, it's going to make your opponent a little bit more tired. It takes away energy, but also it plays with their psyche. As Sasha fires off Lynch, Mayor Carmona off the top rope, center of ring, leading into a cover. Hooked leg isn't enough to put Becky Lynch away here. Lynch powers out of 2. You want your opponent to think, am I being disrespected over the fact that this person thinks they can cover me and take me out in such a quick amount of time? We saw Sasha win with this yesterday. Could it lead to a victory here? Shoulders down. Is it enough to go to WrestleMania Backlash? Kick out. Beautiful frog splash by Sasha, and Sasha is not giving up. She's still going for covers. Hooking the leg here on Becky, and Becky stays in it. Becky with the manhandle slam. She won her match with this one yesterday, and Sasha powers out of it. It is absolutely jaw-dropping to think about the fact that these women just busted out their top moves here. And they're both still standing, and this match is still going. But when you think about two of the best performers in WWE Women's history, you're gonna think about both Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. Here's Banks off the top, was going for a crossbody. Lynch got her and splashed her right in the center of the arena, of the stadium out here. This is already a great match. We want to talk about the power that both Sasha and Becky have, but we also have to talk about them as a collective. They call themselves the 4 horsewomen of NXT. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Charlotte Flair. We saw Charlotte earlier tonight, and although Charlotte was not victorious, she put up a hell of a fight. And I meant earlier this week. We saw her yesterday at WrestleMania Saturday. Earlier tonight, we saw Bayley retain her SmackDown Women's Championship, and now we're seeing Sasha and Becky beat the living hell out of each other for an opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship. So say what you will, these women run WWE. Here's Becky asserting her dominance, slamming Sasha Banks, going right after the arm with a legit buzz. Becky perhaps trying to set up that disarmer submission maneuver. And Sasha doesn't want Becky to be playing around with her arms anymore. Sasha takes her down for a cover, shoulders down. Is it enough to put Becky Lynch away here and advance to WrestleMania Backlash? Not quite yet. Lynch sent in the corner by Banks. What the hell are we gonna see here? Banks using the ropes to her advantage for an arm drag. And Sasha heads to the top. Roll! No one home! A classic crash and burn. And the cherry on top of the cake was that knee to the head of Banks, but Banks still has enough energy to block. Banks is sending Lynch into the corner, double knees to the chest. Banks still not afraid to head to the turnbuckle. And this time Lynch was prepared for her, getting the knees up, blocking the attack. Stuttering Sasha Banks, but Banks fires back, kick to the plexus. Banks, bad intentions, maybe going for it. The Banks statement. The Banks statement is locked in. Front of the cameras, front of the crowd. Sasha Banks is gonna make Becky Lynch step out on WrestleMania Sunday. And if she does that, Sasha Banks will become the new #1 contender at the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Oh, look at Becky. She's clawing. She's clawing. Is she gonna tap? And Becky turns this into a cover. I think the official may need to find a better position here. Shoulders down, and that allows Sasha to kick out. Oh no, not again. We saw this yesterday for the second time in this match. Sasha with a neck breaker into a cover, shoulders down on Becky. Sasha Banks is the new #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
What a victory, what a moment, what a weekend for Sasha Banks, who picks up the win and becomes the new #1 contender at the SmackDown Women's Championship. Back here in Dallas, ready for the greatest of all time to make his entrance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
The greatest of all time, John Cena, made his return to WWE with the idea of informing the WWE Universe that he was not planning on being at this WrestleMania tonight. But his opponent, Finn Balor, had other plans. Finn Balor attacked John Cena and challenged him to a matchup at the grandest stage of them all, and Cena accepted. Now Cena may have to come face to face with the so-called future that he wanted to make way for. The Demon has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now seeing this, the alter ego of Finn Balor, an alter ego that remains undefeated and unstoppable, has decided to show up here tonight to teach John Cena a lesson. We talked about the ability of John Cena to perform in big-time matches. And big-time John may be ready for everything, but he's not ready for this. For the Demon, Finn Balor. Truly a sight to see. Something entirely different. Something Finn Balor may have no control over, and something that John Cena may have no answer for, as the Demon takes center stage here at Wrestlemania. John Cena, the Demon Finn Balor, 1-on-1. There's the bell, here we go. Balor quickly starting this one off in high gear, high adrenaline. Look at those shots there by Finn, Jesus Christ. Kick by Balor takes away the legs of Cena. Cena struggling to get back to his feet. Balor goes to the ropes, goes for crossline. Cena ducks. Cena tries to take the advantage of this match back by slamming Balor to the canvas. And just like that, Finn has taken the momentum back in this match. We talked about this trend of wrestlers going for covers early in the match, and I think it boils down to disrespect. Obviously, Finn Balor has no respect for John Cena. They look up again. 2, perhaps going for a suplex. Balor turns around, shoulders to the mat. It's enough to put John Cena away here. Kick out. Back. Bounces Balor off the corner, tosses him around. And Cena, you can see the way he's, oh man, great reversal by Balor, but he still couldn't avoid Cena. You can see the way that Cena moves around the Demon. He's trying to figure out this thing. He's trying to see exactly how to tackle something like this. Instead, Balor goes for a cover, shoulders down, kick out. Balor drops the elbow on the chest of Cena. Cena, groggy. Balor stays up, hits the neck breaker and into a cover. Kick out by Cena. Cena gets the shoulder up in a major way. Sending Cena into the ropes. Slim Blade! How beautiful, the Slim Blade by Balor. And Balor, or I should say the Demon, Finn Balor, basking it all in. He's on the big stage with John Cena. Balor, 1916.
Or I should say Bloody Sunday. And off the Bloody Sunday, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put Cena away! And Cena's still in it. And even the Demon is surprised at that one. To the face of Cena. And shake it off. Cena jump right across the Balor. For the belly to belly. That's it. Balor slowly trying to get back to his feet, and Cena slams him down. Cena hooks him in for a powerbomb, and Balor turns around into a cover. Shoulders down. Is it enough to put Cena away? Here, Cena powers at it too. Take the legs off of Cena. Instead, Cena ends up on the ropes. Cena fires back at the Demon with an elbow, but Balor fires back at Cena. Creates some separation between one and the other. Here's the Demon with John over the third rope. Shot to the face, drop kick, and out the ring goes Cena. Balor heads to the top rope, looking down at John. John in trouble. Balor off the top, drop kick, wipes out Cena on the outside. Balor driving Cena now back first into the barricade. Balor breaking the referee's count. Cena ducks, shot to the face. And at this stage, it sort of seems like Cena is creating separation between himself and the Demon as the Demon hits the headbutt. Gets the advantage from Cena here. Arm drag, down goes Cena again. And now Balor with the cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough to put John Cena away here? Cena in trouble. He powers at it too. Cena looking for those 5 moves. No, and Shaw, man, Finn Balor blocks the shoulder tackles. No shoulder tackles today, leading into a cover, and Cena still in it. Cena in the corner at the mercy of Balor. Look at those shots by Finn. Sling blade by Balor. Cena in trouble, but it's too close to the ropes. Bad ring awareness there by Balor, I'll say that. Drop kick by Balor, sweeping away the legs of Cena. And Cena, shot to the breadbasket of Balor, puts a stop to the Demon coming up the turnbuckle. Cena goes for a kick to the back of Balor. And the submission order locked in the driver's seat. John Cena in control. Balor moves out of the way, and so does Cena. Cena to the ropes. Sling blade! Cena now off the second rope, lands down. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Is it enough to put John Cena away here? Cena! Still! Very interesting kick out, that one. Very last second. Cena kicks out at 2.9. And Balor sends him to the outside right here in front of us. Balor, top rope, looking down at Cena. What is he thinking here? Going for the coup de grace. I don't know if he got all of it, but he got some of Cena. And now Cena on the ropes, or I should say on the barricade. Cena being driven there by Balor. Balor's gonna head to the top rope again, and we turn to our sky cam. This new angle that we have here tonight at WrestleMania. As Balor hits the drop kick. The Demon is getting the best out of Cena here. Cena fires back with a kick to the Demon. And again, it's important to create separation when you're in the ring with that thing. Or ringside, basically anywhere. Balor sent right into the barricade by Cena. Good reversal here by Balor. And Finn. There you go! Finn! May have Cena here. Gotta get him in the ring. You gotta get him in the ring. There we go. Finn Balor. Of the 1916 on the outside, but Cena, he wasted too much time. There's the body slam. Oh man, Finn Balor had been able to cover Cena right after that 1916 on the outside. This would have been over. Supreme Board, no one home. Cena switches around, maybe going for the AA. The Demon blocks it. No one home there for Balor again. Cena again perhaps finds the AA, doesn't quite work. No one home for the springboard coup de grace there. Going for the clothesline, Cena grabs him, nabs him dead in the eye. Again, both of these men in a position where they have to wonder, what do I gotta do to put this match to rest? How does this end for me? Could be with an inside cradle, shoulders down. The Demon trying to get one over Cena here. Cena powers out. Good block there by Cena. He picks up the Demon, slams him right on the canvas. And Cena, you can't see me. Watch out. Oh no! Balor moves out of the way of the 5-knuckle shuffle and hits the Sling Blade instead. And Cena going for the AA. Neckbreaker. Oh, and Cena is in a bad position. He's in the corner. What's happening here? Cena fires back at Balor, shot to the face. Picks him up. They're carrying him to face first into the turnbuckle post. One could say that was Cena finishing that 5-knuckle shuffle he couldn't finish earlier. Boom! Face first on the turnbuckle. Balor swipes the leg. Balor basking on it, waits for Cena to get back to his feet. Cena fires back at Balor, Balor fires back at Cena. Back and forth we go, and here we go, look out! Bloody Sunday! Balor looking to put this one away off the top, coup de grace! And off the coup de grace, hooks the inside leg! Another victory for the Demon Fiend Balor!
Here is your winner, the Demon Fiend Balor!
Oh man, what a night it's been here at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, hosting its second WrestleMania. It's been, well, for lack of a better term, stupendous. Coming up next, speaking of stupendous, the WWE Championship will be on the line. Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and the winner of the Royal Rumble, AJ Styles, in a triple threat that is going to blow the roof off of this place. Let's get to the entrances. Here comes the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. With his trusty sword named Angela, after his late mother, McIntyre walks into WrestleMania looking to become the next WWE Champion.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, at his first chance speaking to you, will tell you that he was screwed out of the WWE Championship not once, but twice. And that opportunities like this only come once in a lifetime. Therefore, tonight is the only night where McIntyre can rectify this. We've come this far. It's time to end it. Meanwhile, this man has another opinion.
And introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, won the 2022 Men's Royal Rumble. He should be here with a one-on-one match for the WWE Championship, but he's not, because along the way, Bobby Lashley and even AJ himself put it upon themselves to screw Drew McIntyre out of opportunities at the WWE Championship, and they should have seen the writing on the wall. They should have seen where this was heading. Instead, the phenomenal one now has to, be pissed off about the fact that he has to share his WWE Championship match and his opportunity with Drew McIntyre. AJ has to work now twice as hard because of the decisions he made. And between these two, we find ourselves with this figure. The figure of the almighty WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley.
Representing the Hurt Business from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
The almighty Bobby Lashley, who has held on to that championship since cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase back in November, finds himself in a position he's been craving his entire career. And that is in one of the main events of WrestleMania, defending the WWE Championship. The era of the Almighty has only just begun. WWE Championship is on the line in this one, in one of our main events here at WrestleMania. Referee making this one official. Now there's triple threat rules in this. It means there's no disqualifications, no countouts, but pinfalls or submissions have to take place inside the ring. First one to score a pinfall becomes the WWE Champion. There's the bell. Here we go. And Lashley quickly suffers the wrath of the Phenomenal One, who's cleaning house here. AJ Styles won the Royal Rumble, and he immediately set his facers for Monday Night Raw. He wanted to fight Lashley. Fighting McIntyre was not part of the original plan, but it became part of the plan as soon as Lashley decided to get counted out at Elimination Chamber. To be fair, to earn this opportunity at the WWE Championship, McIntyre did beat AJ Styles fair and square on a one-on-one match about a month ago on Monday Night Raw. And one would think, if AJ Styles had won that match, we had ended up with a singles match and McIntyre wouldn't even be on the WrestleMania card. AJ stunned on the outside, and the match continues on the inside with Drew and Bobby. And this is one of the main problems with triple threat matches. You could be knocked out on the outside of the ring, lose the match, and not even be involved in the decision of it. Lashley unleashing his wrath over Drew McIntyre. Those two are no strangers to each other, as Lashley now sends AJ into the corner. Oh, those shots, my goodness. Big shots there by Lashley. But Drew McIntyre creates separation and then turns his attention back to AJ Styles. I find it very interesting that both McIntyre and Lashley have made a point of trying to neuter AJ Styles. They both want to disposition AJ Styles. And I find it very interesting that this is what they choose to do. AJ going right after the legs of Drew McIntyre, and the WWE Champion may not factor into the decision, and that's another downside for the WWE Champion. He may lose the championship and not even be involved in the decision of this match, and now that has gotta hurt. Here's the cover, exactly what I was talking about. Tie up, McIntyre sent in the corner. AJ bounces off the corner after McIntyre moves out of the way. McIntyre picks him up and puts him back down. Bam wham, thank you ma'am. McIntyre all over the place. He does that to Lashley too. That's no easy feat. Lashley's 270. Here we see a cover by AJ, and Lashley breaks it up. Bobby Lashley with a German suplex. He picks up McIntyre, slams him against the canvas, and AJ goes right up to the legs of Bobby Lashley. Phenomenal one. He hit the brakes. Back and forth we go. Little shots by AJ. AJ has got Lashley on the ropes. Little shots. Turns his attention right to Drew McIntyre. Listen, I love Drew McIntyre, but you cannot pander to the WWE Universe in the middle of a triple threat match. Action is coming at you from everywhere.
Styles was looking for the calf crusher. Styles sets up McIntyre on the top rope, and there goes McIntyre into a cover. Shoulders down. He said enough to put it away, and there's Bobby Lashley quickly breaking this one up. AJ flashes in the middle. Cover here for the title. WWE Championship all behind this. Some final title bout of the evening. Still to come, of course, our big main event between Roman Reigns and The Rock. Now it's Lashley, the one that gets taken for a ride by AJ. We see a cover. Shoulders down. He's sitting up. AJ to win the title on a kick out. The Phenomenal One has been trying to claw his way back into the top of the mountain for a while. And McIntyre kicks AJ, hooks him in. Future chop DDT! That should be it! Now McIntyre's trying to get AJ away from the ropes. We see a cover here, shoulders down, and there's Lashley to break it off. I think McIntyre trying to get AJ off the ropes is what perhaps may have cost them a win there, but no matter. Claymore to Lashley! But AJ Styles is still close. And there's the breakup by the Phenomenal One. At least McIntyre avoided the dropkick, but AJ Styles now on top of McIntyre. The Phenomenal One looks it in. Styles clash. Shock it up, but there's a rope break. AJ going right for the legs. Bobby now in a terrible position. He's on the outside. What a splash by AJ onto Drew McIntyre. Hooks the leg. Isn't enough. Kick out by Drew. AJ. Knee to the back. McIntyre fires back at the Phenomenal One. What a headbutt. They lock up. McIntyre trying to clean house. AJ looking to steal it. There's a bridge. Shoulders down. Lashley is not available to break it out. Oh, no. McIntyre kicks out at 2. Look at AJ. AJ maybe looking for a weapon down here. Remember, there's no disqualification. It is a triple threat match. And Drew may be setting it up. Going for the Claymore here. Claymore! Claymore locked in, and AJ with a steel chair. AJ with a chair breaks up the pin after the Claymore. McIntyre maybe going for it. Oh, great reversal by Lashley. And AJ calculating from the apron as Lashley hooks him in. Dominator! Here's a cover! And AJ breaks it off! AJ with the springboard. Breaks up the pin. This match continues. And it's been chaos in this match for the WWE Championship. Here's Lashley. Oh, sending AJ right into the chair he brought into the ring.
But AJ doesn't stay down for too long. He goes for the legs. To the top rope. Measuring the champion. Crossbody, shoulders down. Hooks the leg. Title up for grabs at WrestleMania. And a kick out at 2. McIntyre relies on the energy of the WWE Universe, and that may just be what puts him down in this match. Big spear by Bobby Lashley there as we see a cover, but Drew McIntyre is there to break it off. Belly to back suplex overhead. Oh, and there's the steel chair. The chair may be the catalyst here as AJ hits the phenomenal forearm. That should be enough. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. WWE Championship up for grabs. AJ Styles is champion once more.
Here's your winner and the new WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oh, and what a night it's been. Right here at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas for WrestleMania 38, and we are about to close it with a bang. Because coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the main event of the century. The Rock, Roman Reigns, family, cousins, fighting for the stature to see who is the real head of the table. Roman Reigns, The Rock, one-on-one live. Next. A thunderous ovation for the great one here in Texas. Over 100,000 fans saying, "Welcome back."
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
For the great one, this is a family affair. I talked to The Rock, I had the opportunity of doing so, and he told me, you know how sometimes there's just that cousin you don't like. You can't explain why, you just don't like him. Except The Rock can explain why. And The Rock did. Roman Reigns has been, reigning over the WWE for the past 2 years and reigning with an iron fist. The Rock came back to make sure that Roman Reigns did not win the World Championship one more time, to assert himself as the great one in the dynasty, and to test Roman Reigns on his claims that he's the head of the table, that he's on God mode, that he's unstoppable, that nobody can touch him. These claims have been refuted by The Rock, but backed by this man.
And his opponent, accompanied by his special counsel, Paul Heyman, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds.
You can call him whatever you want to call him. The head of the table. The big dog. The world champion, even if he isn't one. The tribal chief. At the end of the day, Roman Reigns has shown what a slight change of thinking could do for you. This time last year, Roman Reigns was beginning his tutelage under Paul Heyman. This time last year, Roman Reigns was walking out of WrestleMania with the World Championship. And if it weren't for The Rock, Roman Reigns would be walking into WrestleMania with that World Championship still over his shoulder. Nonetheless, that didn't stop the head of the table from main eventing yet another WrestleMania. This time across the man who challenged his position, who stood up to the head of the table, the only man that won't acknowledge him, The Rock. It is main event time here in Dallas. There's the bell. Here we go. Reigns starts this one off with a shot to the back of the head of Rock. Rock slams Roman, and look at those kicks. Look at those repeated kicks. Rock says it takes a lot for him to get out of his busy schedule, but he had to come in here and he had to do something about Roman Reigns. He had heard enough about the tribal chief. He had heard enough about the head of the table. The Rock was here to stop him. One of the hypotheticals that has not been discussed much is what happens if The Rock fails. What happens if The Rock, by any means, cannot get the job done here tonight? What is off him and what is off Roman Reigns? Just hit a huge kick on his cousin's face for a cover and a kick out. Rock picking up Reigns here, slams him down. Look at those kicks there by Rock. Jesus. Rock now heads to the top rope, looking down at Roman Reigns. Reigns in trouble. Reigns moves out of the way. Reigns collar and elbow tie-up sends Rock into the ropes. Picks him up. Samoan drop. Fitting for this type of match. That leads into a cover. Shoulders down isn't enough to put Rock away here. Rock powers out it too. Rock with the reversal. Rock trying to stay on top of Roman, and Roman reverses. Corner on elbow. Rock picks up Roman, carries him, other side of the ring, drops him face first onto the turnbuckle post, and there's Heyman already exchanging words with Rock. One could say Paul Heyman has been involved in some pivotal moments. We have seen The Rock. Oh, hello, cover. Too close to the ropes. Paul Heyman was there when Brock Lesnar defeated The Rock back in SummerSlam in 2002. And now he's here. Another young man in the form of Roman Reigns. And here's Reigns with Rock on the ropes. Ditches him the first time. Goes to the ropes. Now! Decapitates him. Into a cover. Shoulders down. Kick out. Rock picks up Roman. Roman with the reversal shot to the face of Rock. Roman with some strong punches, finally gets Rock off of his feet and leads into a cover. Shoulders down. Is it enough to put Rock away? Rock powers out it too. Rock now in the corner at the mercy of Reigns, and Reigns with those punches right to the ribcage of Rock. And then the uppercut. Just driving that knee right to the chest.
They lock up again. Rock sent to the ropes. Roman ditches him, going for the Superman punch. And off the Superman punch, hooks the inside leg on Rock. Is it enough? And Rock shakes it off. Reigns heads to the top rope. No, but he gets down as soon as he sees Rock back up. Rock is trying to sneak on Reigns, but Reigns all over Rock. Rock puts a stop to it. Oh, man! What a spine buster by Rock. That leads into a cover, hooks the leg kick out. Rock waiting for Roman. Rock bottom! That should be it! Off the rock bottom, hooks the inside leg. Roman powers at it too. Frustration starting to mount there on The Rock. I don't think The Rock knew this was going to be easy. I don't think The Rock expected this to be easy either. I think The Rock is still frustrated at having to have this match. The most electrifying move in all of entertainment. The People's Elbow has hit. Roman is in a world of trouble. We see a cover, a hook of the leg here, and Roman powers at it too. Off the People's Elbow. Roman now sending Rock into the corner, setting him up top rope. Rock in trouble, at the mercy of Roman Reigns. Superplex by Reigns. Rock crashes down. Well, Reigns is feeling it, but I don't know how smart it is to play into the emotions of the crowd like this. You have to stay on top of your opponent. The Rock just hit that superplex off the top rope. Whoa! Superman punch! Oh man, we may need to get the hell out of here. Reigns undoes our table. And after another Superman punch, the head of the table breaks the referee's count. Spear! Well, The Rock is getting the worst of it here. The Rock is getting the worst of it, and Roman once again breaks the referee's count. Face first into our table. And Roman Reigns, hit the spear, he hit the Superman punch. He should concentrate on ending this match, which is what Rock is doing. Rock is trying to get Roman back into the ring. But I think we've reached the point in the match where Roman Reigns wants to dish out punishment to the Great One, just for the fact that The Rock challenged him. Just for the fact that The Rock did not acknowledge him. The Rock tossed over the third rope because, and I think we can read between the lines here, we can see what Roman has in mind. Rock is working tirelessly to not fall for it, to not be a victim of what Roman has prepared for him, and DDT is perfect evidence of that. The Rock breaks the referee's count. Roman is groggy on the outside of the ring, and now Rock with the suplex. Roman has completely lost control of this match, much to the chagrin of Paul Heyman. Look, Rock is leeching on Roman Reigns on the outside. Thing is, this match needs to end in the ring. Someone has to tell them that the referee's count is progressing. And I think that's going to happen here. Rock back in the ring, breaks the referee's count. And Roman takes a step back, and there's that kick. That puts Roman back in business. Oh man, and The Rock is here on top of our table. We feared this might come. Roman, rock bottom, puts The Rock through our table. Roman Reigns with a rock bottom. Hitting The Rock not only with his own move, but putting him through our announce table in the process. An excruciating moment there for the Great One. There's Rock looking to fire back. Top rope, and Roman swats him out of the air. Great crossline there by Roman. Rock. Oh, hold on a second, and another rock bottom. Where the hell did that come from? Shoulders down, hooks the leg, off the rock bottom. Is it enough? Roman power side of two. Roman kicks out of the rock bottom for the second time in this match. The reality here is Roman has hit his moves. He's hit the Superman punch and he's hit the spear on the outside of the ring. But he hasn't managed to do it to lead us into a cover. So we don't know if it was possible for The Rock to lose this match off of one of those moves. But we do know that Roman is impervious to the rock bottom, it seems. The Rock may need to find a new move to recalculate his strategy and go back to the drawing board. I don't know where Roman is throwing The Rock into. There's no more. We lost our desk. It's over. Roman takes a step back, and oh, Rock moves out of the way. Roman crashes against the barricade. And now Rock driving Roman into the turnbuckle post. And The Rock may be actually going for that count-out victory. Over the turret rope, deposited to the outside. And this match really has had a tone of destruction, if you will. Roman Reigns taking a step back here. Trying to go for The Rock on the other side, but The Rock was ready for him. Belly-to-belly suplex on the outside. And Rock sends Roman crashing against the steel steps. Look at Rock, though. Some major shots there. The Great One needs to be more in tune with the referee's count. I know these two want to beat each other up all over the AT&T Stadium, but we got to get this match back on the rails. We got to get this match back in the ring, and I think the official should do a better job in trying to keep these two back in the ring. Rock going after Roman on the outside. But I think Roman may have been playing possum there.
2, 3.
Roman carrying Rock back in the ring. Neck breaker. What a beautiful neck breaker by Roman. As we go back to a cover. Shoulders down. Isn't it enough to put the Rock away at WrestleMania? Oh, and Roman is toying with the Rock here. Alright, here's another cover. I think Roman means it this time. Shoulders down. And this time the Rock gets the shoulder up. Roman sending Rock into the corner. We're seeing that combination of punches again at the head of the table. The fact of the matter is Roman has not been able to put away the Rock. And I'm sure that's got to be eating Roman alive here. Reigns is in the corner. Oh, and I think the Rock was playing possum there. And Rock sending Roman into a corner. Face first off the corner goes Roman. Rock again. Rock bottom for the third time in this match. The Rock bottom of the third time in this match. Shoulders down. Is it enough? Kick out. What do you do next? You've tried the Rock bottom. It did not work. What do you do next? Here's a cover by Rock and Roman powers out again. Rock and Roman chasing each other around the ring, trying to hit each other with their big moves. Roman puts a block onto the Rock, knee to the ribs. Roman heads to the top rope. Rock may be able to cash it, but no! Roman fires off the top rope, wipes out Rock. Shot to the chest by Rocky. Rock sends Roman face first onto the canvas. What the hell is the Rock thinking here? Roman may be too far away from him, and I think he realized that. But that brief moment allowed Roman to hit that boot and the Superman punch. And off the Superman punch, that should be enough as he hooks the inside leg here, and Rock's still in it. But Rock is still in this one. And I think we've reached a moment where Roman Reigns is pissed. That was a hell of a DDT by the head of the table. And Reigns may be calling game here. Rock fires back elbow to the face of Roman. Rock with the electric chair. Not once, but twice. Rock looking to fire back here at Roman. Roman sent into the corner. Here's Rock. Face first goes Roman. Twice into the corner. The Rock is unleashing all of his power onto the head of the table, perhaps on his way to win this match. Rock picks up Roman, tosses him on the top rope. Powerbomb by the Rock. These are pivotal moments, ladies and gentlemen. I think We may be down to the final stretch here. Both of these competitors are exhausted. Both of these competitors have given each other the best they have. Roman with the reversal has got Rock on the ropes. Sends a Rock into the ropes. Ducks him down. Takes the ropes himself. Takes his head off of the clothesline. And Reigns sees it. Sees the opening. Superman punch! Reigns waiting for the Rock to get back to his feet. They meet in the middle. They meet in the middle again. Rock blocking the spear by Roman, but there's the headbutt. Rock is doing everything possible to block it, but Reigns has it on his mind. Spear! A thunderous spear. Maybe the last we see of the Rock, but Reigns is not done. A second spear. To be as emphatic as possible. And we see a cover. Hooks the leg. Roman Reigns for the cover. Roman Reigns has defeated The Rock.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
The prophecy is fulfilled. The head of the table stands tall. Everyone acknowledge Roman Reigns. Good night from Dallas.